Hello guys, my name is Tiainen and today we're going to learn how to uninstall or take down your dreads. So this is how you uninstall a dread. It's very easy. So you grab the dread. If it's double-ended, there's two. If it's single-ended, there's just a loop. But you're going to go to the end of the dread and find where the rubber band is, or the hair tie, or whatever. You can pull them off, you can snap them, you can use a seam ripper, you can use scissors, you can use clean toenail clippers. There's many methods for getting rid of the rubber bands. You can also kind of slide it down with your nails. Be pretty gentle though. Now I'm going to find the end, which is here. I'm going to... Now this is probably not the best for your hair, breaking it off this way. You want to do it gently, but I can't do that right now, so I'm just going to do it harsh. But yeah, have a friend do it if you can't do it gently yourself. So now you got the rubber band off, now you're looking for this strand of hair. So you just kind of twist and kind of pick at it. And ta-da, there's the end. Check it out, it's the end right here. So I'm going to now kind of, with my nails, kind of scratch down it. As I scratch down, it kind of detangles it, and now it's coming undone, you see. So now the braid just comes undone, just like this. Da-da-da-da-da. Put your nail in there and slide down, and it should come off pretty easy. And here you go. And now these may have imprints from the braid on them, so those will go away if you wash them again, they'll disappear. After you take out your dreads, should you shower? I wouldn't shower immediately after, unless you happen to have lots of residue in your hair, then maybe I would, but you want to really rinse that out and then let your hair dry before you try to untangle it. If you try to untangle your hair when it is wet, that can cause more breakage, as the hair is especially fragile when it is wet. So make sure when you detangle that you do it when your hair is dry. And now your roots may be a little bit tangled. These aren't too bad. They come apart pretty easily. I can, you know, kind of pinch them apart and there's no tangles, so that's good. So that's going to be an easy uninstall. But if you've been wearing them for a long, long time, you may have knots in your hair, so let's go over how to get rid of those. Now when you get to the root, if you've worn these for a very, very long time, or you've used lots of products with residue, then you may notice that the root of your hair is clumped up. How do you get out this crazy knot? Well, I'm going to show you now. So this is an example of what your root might look like. Here's the new growth, and then you have this knotty tangle at the very top. And then the rest is all loose here. That was in the braid, and it should be kind of a interesting pattern at that point from the braid. So yeah, now you have this crazy tangle. How do you undo it? Well, if you try to just brush it out like this, it's impossible. It's gonna make it worse, and you're gonna pull your hair out and damage it. So what you do instead is you try to find one hair at a time that can come out. And if it can't come out anymore, don't pull it. Leave it like that and try to find another one. And try to pull out, that one came out. Pull out as many as you can until you work the thing all the way down to nothing. Or it may end up just being a very, very small tangle with like 2 hairs or something, and then you can just trim that. Instead of losing a lot of your own hair, you can just do this, and then you won't damage it as much. Ooh. All nice and smooth now. So you're gonna do a similar thing as that with your hair. So make sure you only grab one at a time, and make sure if you do pull it and it gets stuck, don't pull it any farther. You don't want to break your hair. Now once you get all of your knots undone, then you can go ahead and have yourself a bath. You deserve it. Now when you take out your dreads, your hair is going to be in an interesting pattern. You will have this hair-like dread-fro, as they call it online. So you can rock that. Some people like to wear that out. It's a really cute style. So take a lot of photos while you can. And as soon as you have a bath, it's going to go back to its normal texture. the braid pattern only lasts until you get it wet. One thing you might notice when you take out your dreads is that, oh my god, there's so much hair! Well, if you've been wearing your dreads for like a month or something, or 2 months even, guess what? Every single day you lose 100 strands of hair about. So you're shedding 100 strands of hair every single day. So if you have your hair in braids and you're losing all that hair, when you take out your braids, the hair is going to fall out when you brush your hair. So it looks like a lot of hair, but it's just what you naturally would have lost either way, regardless of whether or not you had the dreads. It's just they happen to be trapped in the braids and now you're seeing them all at once. So it's kind of shocking, but that's natural and normal, so don't worry about it. However, if there is things like bald spots or like hairs taken out by the root, if you can see a little bulb on the tip, then that means that the hair was taken out by the root, which means either your braids were too tight, or also maybe your dreads were too heavy for your hair, or maybe you had compromised hair to begin with from some type of disease or something like that. So yeah, if you do notice that there are hairs with the follicle, the root of it still intact, then be concerned. Then you can't really do anything to bring the hair back, the root is gone. So you want to make sure that does not happen in the future. Make sure that your dread install is not too tight and that your dreads are comfortable and that nothing's pulling. So that's all for now. My name is Tiainen. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you learned something. I have other dread videos here on YouTube. If you want to check them out, go on my channel. It's SKRINKLE1111, or look up my name, Tiainen, and you'll find my videos. Thank you for watching. Subscribe so you can see my new videos when they come out, and like this video so I can know that you learned something today. Bye guys. See ya!